Hey guys, Guinea Pigs 1 here. So today is going to be a cage cleaning video. Everybody asks for these, but I'm also going to be ranting a bit. So if you don't like rant videos or will get offended by that, you can always put this on mute and listen to some music while you watch me clean. But today's topic is guinea pigs and swimming. Something that I have seen a bunch on YouTube lately of people uploading or on Facebook are people having their guinea pigs swim. Well, not even swim, it's forcing them to swim. Or I don't even want to use the word swim because swimming implies something fun or enjoyable, which it is not for guinea pigs. So what you see is people putting them in really deep bathtubs, or the worst thing, into swimming pools. And you could not believe how many comments people are saying, "Oh, that's so cute, I'm gonna try that, I didn't know guinea pigs could swim." It's ridiculous because can a guinea pig swim? Technically. But just because they technically can swim does not mean that you make them swim. These are domesticated guinea pigs. I don't even know if guinea pigs in the wild would really have a reason to go into water. And even if they did, that's in the wild and that's their own thing. Guinea pigs that are in our care, it's up to us to look after them. You can look at your guinea pigs as like a small child. They are helpless, innocent. They look to us to keep care of them. So putting a guinea pig in water that is too deep for them to stand is cruel. So let's talk a bit about the people that put them in swimming pools. A swimming pool is full of chemicals, is insanely deep, and there's nowhere for the pigs to stop. All they would be doing in a swimming pool is swimming for their life. It's not swimming, they're moving frantically because either they swim or they die. And I do not understand what part of that is so hard for people to get. You see them in the pool, they're like smacking into the sides. They are just in an absolute panic. There's nowhere for them to stop or rest. Water's going over their face and their heads. And people are filming this and laughing or giggling. "Oh my goodness, look, my pig's swimming." No, your pig is almost dying. Guinea pigs are prey animals, so they're already nervous and scared. And now you've just put them in a situation that they have no idea what's going on and is endangering their life. It makes me absolutely sick to my stomach to see these pigs flailing about, panicking for their life. And people are filming this. They are not here for entertainment, and if you find that entertainment, that is so disgusting. I don't see how somebody would find that fun to watch. It's ridiculous behavior. So they could get water in their ears, down into their lungs, causing infections. They could die from a heart attack. They're basically, you're almost making them drown, or you will make them drown. And then people who put them in the bathtubs, at least there's no harsh chemicals in the bathtub, but most people that are putting them in the bathtub, the water's still too deep, and they still have absolutely nowhere to stop and rest. If you're going to put them in water for a bath, you use enough water that they can still stand and be comfortable. Could you imagine if somebody tossed you into a lake or the ocean with no life jacket and just left you there and watched you struggle? Could you imagine how terrifying that would be? Not knowing whether you can make it to shore, not being able to find anything to help you float. And now think for a guinea pig who doesn't understand what's going on. And in these videos, that the people who don't know better, who are commenting, "That's cute, that's adorable," are you serious? Can you not see the fear on their face? What is cute and adorable about a guinea pig who's dying? Nothing. And the people that do that to their pets just disgust me. There was one the other day. There's two the other day that I posted on my Facebook so that other people would comment. Thankfully, both those videos ended up getting taken down, which is what I wanted. I don't want people to see that and think that that's okay. And I was hoping, you never know if it'll happen, that the people who put the video would maybe listen to the comments and have some reason. And the one comment that the person gave me before they got rid of the video was, "Oh, we were watching them the whole time." Yeah, you were watching them die. These pigs were struggling and panicking, had nowhere to go, and the people were watching and laughing. And then there's these little girls picking them up and dropping them back into the water. And the pigs were squirming and squealing and flying all over. And the person told me, "We were watching them and being careful the whole time." Like, shit, son. I'm not stupid. You can tell yourself that, but that's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Nobody would believe that. If you're looking after your pigs, you're not putting them in the pool to begin with. That's just ridiculous. And then other people say about how in the wild guinea pigs swim. Capybaras, which are related to guinea pigs, they swim. Have you ever seen a guinea pig enclosure for domesticated guinea pigs that included water? Is that part of a necessity for when you set up their cage? No. Maybe there's a reason for that. And the reason is because they don't swim. Capybaras have webbed feet, and you've seen them. They're like the size of dogs. They're huge. Yes, they swim because they're supposed to, and that's part of their natural habitat and what they enjoy to do. So people telling me that a guinea pig might swim in the wild means nothing to me. And people who put them in the bathtub with just a little bit of water, or in the sink with just a bit of water, and it's their choice to move around, but then they can go and have somewhere safe to stop. Okay, fine. Would I do that? No, I still wouldn't make my pigs be in water except just to bath them quick. But at least I can respect that if the pig wants to stop, they can. But in all the videos, like I was saying, that I was watching, the pigs had no choice whatsoever. Would you take your kid, let's say a 2-year-old kid, without a life jacket, just toss them in a pool and watch them flail around and think that was funny? I would sure hope not. So it's no different for a little helpless animal that has no idea what's going on. So there's been other videos, probably about 12, I went through the other night and just commented on all of them, saying why it was inappropriate and that they should never do that again. Now, will people listen? Who knows? But at least maybe people with half a brain that watch these videos will look at the comments first and be like, oh, somebody says this is inappropriate, and maybe they'll look further into it and realize, yeah, you're not supposed to do that to your guinea pigs. When you're putting videos out on YouTube, you're influencing people for how they care for them. So putting out videos showing harmful, dangerous, like life-threatening things for your pig pisses me off. Because then you get people who don't know better or don't think about it doing what you're doing. So I would never put out a video of me doing something unsafe because, one, I wouldn't do something unsafe, and two, you're showing other people this and people are going to follow it. So don't put up your stupid swimming videos and think it's great and hope you get views. It's disgusting and you should be ashamed. I'm so sick of seeing that stuff. And then when people just try to argue with you when you put solid facts, and I put my facts politely but honest, like they were just serious to the point of why it's not good, and you still get people saying, well, they're fine, we were watching them, they're okay, we do it only every once in a while, or you didn't see the whole video, or right after the video was done we took them out, and I don't care. Don't put that crap for other people to see, and don't do that to your little baby pig. I could not imagine for a second doing that to my guinea pigs. Like, it makes me feel sick. Ugh. So if you see people promoting guinea pigs for swimming or any of that crap, please comment. Even if that person doesn't listen and is ignorant to you, other people are going to see your comment and they're going to use their own head and judgment and be like, oh, well, I saw that that wasn't okay, so I'm going to look into this further. And then what I found with enough people commenting negatively, people are taking them down, which is, you know, a half of a win, just because then that video's not there any longer to influence other people to try it. I don't know how this ever became a trend or something cool to do. It's ridiculous. Like, these are living, breathing, little innocent baby creatures that you are torturing, traumatizing, and making it out to seem like this is something fun to do, some cool trend. You don't play with your pets like that. I just go back to their kids. Would you do this stuff to a little kid? I would hope not. These guys have no idea what's going on. They like their comforts where they're safe and loved. Sometimes my pigs get nervous just being taken out for pictures, so I have to do it very carefully and respectfully and move slow, cuddle them a lot so that they know it's okay. And still, sometimes they're nervous and they're with me in a safe, comfortable environment and they get scared. So what the heck is going to go on when you're putting them in a super unsafe environment? Like, imagine how terrifying that is. So anybody that makes their pigs swim, and we're talking in the pool and super deep water, tossing them in like they just don't care, if you try to argue with me that that's okay, there's nothing you can say to me that's going to change my mind. And anybody that has half a brain and who cares about guinea pigs and understands them isn't going to agree with you either. To me, the pigs swimming in the deep water, into the water that's chlorinated, there is no argument that that is okay. There's nothing you can say that's going to make me think twice about what I've been saying. Nothing. So anyway, that's my rant. It was Carrie's little piggies the one night that was talking to me and said in a group she was in, there was a piggy being put in a pool, swimming around, smacking into the sides, looking panicked, and she hated the video, so she commented. And instead of anybody being mature about it to her, they just blocked her out of the group. And this is a guinea pig group. People who have pigs that, I guess, obviously, instead of standing up for that pig, thought it was easier to block somebody who had a brain and who was going to speak out about it, which is really disappointing. I will stand up for guinea pigs any day before I care about who's friends with me. Like, I know I probably offend people with how serious I am about some stuff sometimes, but that means more to me standing up for the piggies that don't have a voice than making friends and just agreeing with people so that they like me. So yeah. So please tell me your thoughts about this subject as well. And I realize, like, maybe I sound mad or angry, but it made me mad. It made me angry. It made me very upset, and I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. And the fact that bothered me too was, it wasn't just a couple videos like old ones, it was new ones. ones that were just being posted that had just been put up within the last week. There's videos on there from like 6 years old. So like those are old videos, but there was ones from just recently of people still doing this. Okay, babe. Sorry, just concentrating here while I get Kelvin out. You got poop on your foot. He's gonna go for a bath because cage cleaning nights, he gets cleaned out and then given a bath. So anyway, so if everybody who believes in what I believe in, which is looking after your pigs appropriately, making sure that they're safe, and who is against the swimming videos, if you all could look out for those videos and comment politely but firmly. Like, I don't believe in calling people names or being rude. That gets nothing done. But being honest and firm is a good thing. Backing up your sources is a good thing. But just saying the facts of like, don't do this again. This is inappropriate because, and name the reasons. And if somebody argues against that, at least you've, said your thing and people will see it. People will hopefully change. We can't change everybody, but at least people who are unaware and wanting to learn will see your comment and be thankful that they saw that before they tried it with their pig. You need hay? You are so loud. Did you see their video of these two running the other night? They are loud and they love tunnels, so that's why they got 3. Okay, Kelvin's waiting for me to give a bath. Okay, thanks for listening to me, guys. And my goal is never to offend my viewers, but this was something I felt really strongly about. And I just wanted people to know it's not okay to treat your animals like they don't matter. They have feelings. They get scared. They look to us to look after them, and treating them like a Barbie doll is not okay. So anyway, I'm going to give Kelvin a bath, and I will be back to just show you a little cage tour of everybody. Okay, see you guys. Okay, so we're back with Kelvin. He's super quick. I just have to wash his tummy and his back feet. And he's all clean and tidy. What did I do with his bed? Oh, I think I gave it to these guys by accident. Kelvin won't mind if it smells like them. There you go, babe. I'm sorry, I forgot that. Here we go, and I think I'll get him another bed. And then I'll show you guys everybody's cage. So I think I'll give him something cozy to go in. Love when Kelvin's fresh and clean. Okay. So we'll put that in the corner there. Put that like that. There you go, bud. Where's your dish? Okay, so this is Kelvin's cage. I've said it in other videos. He's a senior. He lost his brother just a couple months ago. Kelvin is not a lap runner. He's not super adventurous. As you saw, I put him on the floor and he stays where he is. I've tried floor time with him. When he was in the bigger cage by himself, all he did was stay in about a 2x2 section. He doesn't want to run laps. He just likes to have his comforts to eat, sleep, and drink. And what Kelvin wants is what Kelvin gets. If he was a very active senior, he would have a bigger cage, because this is something that a lot of people have been commenting on. This is a 2x2 cage. This is bigger than pet store, like the pet store cages that I have. It is 1 grid short of what you should have for a minimum for pigs, but we're talking healthy, active, non-senior pigs. I care that Kelvin gets enough to drink and eat and is comfortable while he's sleeping, because he is almost 6 years old, and for a skinny pig, That is very old. I don't know if people who've had pigs, skinny pigs, live for 6.5 or 7 years. I've just heard that 6 is what's considered really good and is kind of rare. So anyway, all that I care about is that he's comfortable and he likes where he's at. So now over here we have Butter Pecan and Littlefoot. This is a 6.5 by 2 cage. They have lots of running room. These two are really active pigs. They love to run around and play and be silly, don't you? So that's Butter Pecan, and then this is Littlefoot. And then over here is Bullseye and Butterscotch Ripple. Their cage is a 2x6 in a little L shape. There's Miss Butterscotch. She'll be 4 and he'll be 3. These two will be 3. So these guys are pretty active as well. They're not as big into laps as the guys beside them, but they still use all the space. Oops. And then over here in a 2x5 are the little newbies. They are wild and just hilarious. Barry is going to be 2 and Huckle is coming up on 8 weeks soon enough. They have the tunnels that lead to the back because that is all they want to do, is run through the tunnels and loop around. So they got 3 tunnels, and then back here I'll just show you. They've just got 2 leaf beds to sleep on because they like to both just stretch out and lay on cuddle cups or beds like that. So sorry those guys have tucked away back there, so I can't really see them. But anyway, thanks for joining me for cage cleaning, and thanks for listening to me complain. Bye guys.